no! Something was very wrong in Number Magic Land. The Great Lollipop Grove, where 10 giant swirly lollipops grew, was in a tizzy. The lollipops were all mixed up. The number 1 lollipop was where the number 10 lollipop should be. The number 4 lollipop was hiding behind a bush. It was a sticky, sugary mess. No one could have their morning lollipop until they were back in order. Mayor Theodore, a big round bear with a tiny top hat, paced back and forth, tummy rumbling. He loved the number 10 lollipop, but he couldn't find it. "Oh dearie me," he mumbled, adjusting his hat. "This is a real sticky-wicky situation." The lollipops were supposed to stand in a perfect line, from 1 to 10, so everyone could count them. But now, they looked like a pile of colorful spaghetti. The flitter-flutters, tiny winged creatures made of candy wrappers, zipped around the lollipops, making crinkly sounds. They didn't know what to do. The lollipops were supposed to be a beautiful rainbow of numbers, a perfect counting line for all the little ones in Number Magic Land to practice with. Now, it was just a confusing, sugary puzzle. Something had to be done. But who could fix such a big, sticky mess? This was a job for heroes. Special heroes who could count, jump, and giggle their way through any problem. This was a job for the Number Tumblers, the best counters in all of Number Magic Land who loved numbers, jumping, and helping friends. Mayor Theodore really, really needed help. The Great Lollipop Mix-Up needed to be unmixed up, and fast. Here they come, bouncing and tumbling and giggling all the way. The Number Tumblers. First, there's Uno, shaped like the number 1. He's long, straight, and always ready to help. "I can help," he toots. Next is Duo, shaped like the number 2, with a big loopy curve. She's the best at piggyback rides and loves hopping into adventures. Trio, shaped like the number 3, is wiggly and giggly, always spinning and chanting, "Let's go, let's go, let's go." Quattro, shaped like the number 4, is sturdy and steady. "We can do it, one step at a time," he says. The Number Tumblers heard Mayor Theodore's rumbly tummy and tumbled over, ready for action. Uno pointed at the messy grove. "Look, a mix-up!" Duo hopped. "A lollipop mix-up, fun!" Trio spun. A puzzle, a puzzle!" Quattro reassured the mayor. "We are the Number Tumblers. We can fix this together." Mayor Theodore's eyes lit up. "If you can put the lollipops back in order from 1 to 10, there will be a super sweet reward for everyone." Their mission was clear: find the lollipops from 1 to 10 and put them back in order. "Let's go, Number Tumblers," they all shouted. The adventure began. The first task, find the number 1 lollipop. Uno, being a number 1 himself, spotted it stuck on top of a giant mushroom, too high to reach. Quattro stepped forward. "We need a plan. Let's make a Number Tumbler tower. I'll be the bottom, Trio on top of me, and Duo on top of Trio." They got into position. Quattro stood firm, Trio wiggled on top, and Duo hopped up last. The tower wobbled and giggled. Uno directed them. "A little to the left, now right." The tower shuffled closer to the mushroom. Finally, Duo called, "Now Uno!" With a mighty leap, Uno bounced off Quattro's back, flew through the air, and grabbed the number 1 lollipop. Hooray! They did it! They placed the number 1 lollipop at the start of the line. "Won!" They all cheered, proud of their first success. Next, they needed to find the number 2, 3, and 4 lollipops. The search led them to the gurgling grape soda river, where the lollipops were on the other side. The only way across was a wobbly rope bridge, blocked by 4 funny frogs in bow ties, croaking a silly song. Duo, loving a good hop, volunteered to go first. She hopped onto the bridge. The frogs stopped singing. "You can't cross unless you count us," croaked the second frog. "And give us a silly jump for each of us," added the third. Duo pointed to the first frog. "1!" She did a big floppy hop. The frog giggled and moved aside. She pointed to the second frog. 2! She did a side-to-side shuffle. The frog chuckled and moved. Trio and Quattro joined in. Trio pointed to the third frog. 3! They spun around. The frog clapped and hopped away. Quattro pointed to the last frog. 4! He did a strong, stompy jump. The frog leaped off the bridge with a splash. The way was clear. On the other side, they found the number 2, 3, and 4 lollipops. 2, 3, 4, they cheered, carrying them back to the grove. The lollipop line was starting to look right. Now they needed 5, 6, and 7. Quattro spotted them at the top of a giant hill made of squishy, colorful gummy bears. "This looks like a job for all of us," Uno declared. The hill was slippery and bouncy, like a giant, yummy trampoline. "Let's count to 7 as we climb," suggested Duo. They held hands and started up. "1," they shouted, taking a bouncy step. "2," sinking into a red gummy bear. "3," bouncing off a yellow one. Trio wiggled with each step, making everyone laugh. 4, pulling up a squishy green bear. 5, getting higher. The air smelled sweet. 6, almost at the top. The lollipops were in sight. 7, one final giant leap. They landed in a heap at the top, laughing and sticky. They grabbed the number 5, 6, and 7 lollipops. The journey down was easy. They slid all the way down the gummy bear hill. Whee! The lollipop line was almost perfect, 1 through 7 in a row. Only 8, 9, and 10 were left. The number tumblers searched the grove. Trio spotted something loopy behind a bush, the number 8 lollipop. They cheered and rolled it into place. But where were 9 and 10? Duo had an idea. 9 looks like 6, but upside down. They checked the line and found the number 9 lollipop lying upside down next to 6. They laughed and put it in place. Now for the last one, the big number 10. Uno spotted it behind Mayor Theodore, who hadn't noticed it roll there. "Mayor, it's behind you!" they shouted. The mayor turned, grinning, and together they pushed the number 10 lollipop into place at the end of the line. The great lollipop mix-up was over. The lollipops stood in a perfect sparkling line, 1 to 10. The number tumblers beamed with pride. They had counted, jumped, and worked together as a team. Mayor Theodore did a happy dance. "You did it, number tumblers! You're the best counters in all of Number Magic Land." He hugged each of them. When we work together, even the stickiest problems can be solved, and counting is the best adventure. As promised, there was a super sweet reward, the lollipop celebration. Everyone counted the lollipops together, loud and proud. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Everyone enjoyed the delicious swirly lollipops. The number tumblers shared the number 10 lollipop with Mayor Theodore, because sharing makes everything sweeter. From that day on, whenever there was a problem, everyone knew what to do. Count, jump, play, and do it together, with a little number magic and a lot of friendship.